So Mick and Shane have dressed me again this year. I don't know what I am.
You're Billy Butcher.
They seem to have a very good idea. Shane made me this thing, which is very cool. Do I still have to be here, yeah?
Yeah, still have to be here. Comic Con 2019.
You know that I like you fool. You know that
Hi everyone, I'm the Michael of Michael and Ben podcast, and I'm joined by another Michael who's not the Michael from Michael and Ben podcast. It's Michael. Hi Michael.
Hi Michael, I'm the other Michael.
That's very good. We're both Michaels.
Hey, hello! I found Wilma Flintstone. Look at this. Definitely one of the more unique cosplays that we've seen here today.
Everyone, I'm here with the Triple D, Triple Threat, Dermot, Darren and Dave. Guys, love the costumes.
So, I found Hellboy. This is Nada Rains or Perfect Music. Perfect Music on social media. Damien, how you doing?
Hello.
Ooh, we're going full. He's going method actor. This may be awkward. This could get awkward in 2 seconds. So I am here with Kelly, who's doing an amazing cosplay as
Katana from Mortal Kombat.
Hey, so I found Silent Bob. How are you? Yeah, you enjoying the Comic Con or? Okay, I think we chose the wrong interview, Shane. I think we made a mistake.
You know that
A bit about the costume in general. How did you put it together?
So I got around this last year. It's actually with the guys in Dublin Comic Con at the moment called Power Rangers NI.
I've seen them.
Yes. So Jeff Carson, who's the Green Ranger himself, was doing more or less the Bat in the Sun version of the Power Rangers, and I liked it myself. I needed to do something different. I had various different costumes already, and I hadn't seen a black Power Ranger off myself, so why not give it a go?
This is an incredible cosplay, Ariana, and it looks like you made it yourself.
Yeah, I actually bought the suit, but it was actually a gimp suit from the internet that I changed.
That is so scandalous.
To talk about, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably... I'm so sorry. It's such a deep, dark secret now, I know.
So I had 3 weeks to build this. I finished building it 2 days ago. So the backpack is my own backpack from many years ago. It's an army surplus bag.
It's a good army surplus bag though, it suits the role.
Yeah, exactly. It's what you can find that will be passable, I find. On the side it says, if not us, then who, which is a motto from the game. This was in pretty bad shape, so I patched it together with some random bolts and nuts that I had knocking around. Gun is an old airsoft gun. It doesn't work anymore, so I stripped it all out of all its internals to make sure it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And I threw it in a bath of coffee overnight, so it's got this nice patina. It was actually signed by Michael Rooker a long time ago. This part here is an old butter dish, like a plastic butter.
Such commitment, Crom.
Thank you very much.
Such effort.
Yeah. Well,
my God.
I like to try.
I see you have your trusty teddy.
Yes I do, I'll bring character for you, that'll be nice. Yes I do. It's quite a lazy costume, but people seem to like it. So I bought this at DCC about 5 years ago for €5, and I got this for £3 in a charity shop. And that's me. All the rest of it was so easy, but people were like, oh, it's so good, how'd you do this? It was like for a very budgeted amount of money, but it pays for itself.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the new thrifty cosplay section of Michael and Benjamin's podcast, and this is our first ever guest, Hellboy. What a costume, my God, amazing. How long did this take?
Funny enough, only took about a week, aside from the silicone horns.
Okay, and you made the silicone horns yourself?
I had some help, but yes.
Why Wilma Flintstone?
I think I'm gone to the habit of choosing cosplays in accordance with my hair colour, so it's total laziness on my part. There's always huge effort involved either with dyeing your hair or with getting a wig to facilitate it for certain cosplays. So I just went down the list of ones I hadn't done yet that are red haired, and I said, I haven't done Wilma yet. So
is it a long list?
Do you know what? It's not a considerably long list. I've done Jessica Rabbit, and she's kind of the go-to, like one of the main go-tos for like ginger-haired or red-haired cosplays. I see a couple of over here actually today. So the last time I was here, I did Jessica Rabbit. I did Poison Ivy a couple of times. And then what else did I do? Oh, I do Marilyn Monroe sometimes too, but I have a wig for that. But it's not really worth the effort because the wig squeezes your head like this, and it gives you a terrible headache. It's it's worth it for for the day that's in it, but
For the first 5 minutes.
for the first 5 minutes, and then the buzz kind of leaves, and you're like, okay, well this is not all that great.
Why these two characters, guys?
They're the most amazing characters ever, if you've read the book. How fun and fantastic and not too hard to pull off, are they?
We love the show, love the book, love Neil Gaiman, Terry Pratchett, and she's obsessed with it,
A
so
bit obsessed.
yeah.
But that's okay, because Neil Gaiman, Terry Pratchett, the same book. What's not to love?
So let's imagine for a second that I don't know who you're dressed as. Obviously I do, so I'm very well versed. But let's imagine I don't. Can you tell us a little bit about the character, the costume, why you chose them, how you put it together?
Well, I am playing Tyrion Lannister from the Game of Thrones. He's part of the Lannister family, which is sort of everybody's battled against. But Tyrion, which I quite like, he was more empathetic to the overall story and the overall people was in it, so which I kind of liked more myself. So he was able to fight for the right rather than the family name.
And I picked it just because she's like one of my favorite comic characters. And then her movie, I thought what that did for like young girls was phenomenal. I think it's what like Superman did in the like original days. Like that message for women is so important. And like I have her like symbol tattooed on my arm, so I think it would be insane for me not to cosplay her. And then Endgame, she got the short hair, and I said, well, I have short hair, so now I'm already a person. So
This is so easy, I'm already there.
Your Instagram name is Irish Super Spider.
That's right.
So let's pick one, Spider-Man or Superman?
Oh, Spider-Man all the way. Spider-Man all the way. Like, I like Superman, but I kind of like, the only reason I started cosplaying him is because people are like, you look like Superman. Because I like normally wear glasses. So people are always just like, oh, you got the Clark Kent aesthetic going on.
Okay.
So like, you look like Superman, so you should do a Superman one. So I was like, yeah, right.
And what type of mechanical animal is connected with the Rainbow Power Ranger?
Basically, the Black Power Rangers Mastodon. I am basically just a gay version, as some would speak on.
A big gay mastodon. Brilliant, excellent.
So he has to carry the rig and you have to wear the jacket, so it's almost like you're crossed to bear.
Mutual punishment.
Mutual punishment. Okay.
Mutual punishment.
So you could not just, or you could just not punch each other and then just not have anything at all.
We've never thought of that. It doesn't make great content. It doesn't.
It doesn't. No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we need that conflict to thrive. Studios. Tia, say hi.
Hi!
So Tia's doing a pretty interesting thing here. She's kind of raising disability awareness here at the Comic Con and looking at cosplay and disability. It's a really fascinating thing. How did this come about to you?
So I was basically just asked to do this, and I was like, yes, I will do this. I want to spread positivity. Like my account is basically like, hey, you want to cosplay? You can. So like I was like, when they offered, I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
You can definitely see the amount of passion that you have for this, Tia. It is very apparent. It's great. And you find out that overall today it's been quite successful.
Yeah, like I didn't know people would like actually come up to me. I was like, I'm not selling anything.
Sure.
And I'm not even anything free, but I do have business cards. But like, and then I just did that tactic. I was like, sir, hi, come over. And like, this is what I'm about.
Now, we were talking to you before the camera went on, and we found out that most of this you already had.
Yeah.
But there's a particular thing that you bought for this cosplay.
Yeah.
Our cameraman wants to go down.
Oh, there we go.
Put it away.
Yeah.
There's children, my God.
I'm sorry. I'm indecent.
How do you feel owning Crocs now? How's that
I will never stop feeling ashamed. That's something I will take to the grave.
going? To be fair, the costume itself may redeem all that. This is a fantastic effort, man, and we couldn't get over it when we saw it.
Well, you know, what you're comfortable in. This is extremely uncomfortable. You see my motion, like, don't have a whole lot of motion going on here. It's Velcro down to cover all my weird parts.
Undesirable areas. Undesirable areas.
It's Velcro down, so it makes it look good, but yeah, not too flexible.
Do you do a lot of cosplaying yourself, or?
This is only my third time ever going to a convention. This is my second ever Dublin Comic Con, first August one. So like, there's the place is packed in comparison to March. Like,
It's a big jump from spring to summer, isn't it? It's
absolutely. I walked in and I was like, oh yeah, this would be grand, and then I went, oh, it was the one day. Oh my God. I went home on the Saturday in March and I fell asleep on the couch, full cosplay, like pizza in hand. I was gone. So.
What kind of reaction do you get to the costume in general while you're at the con?
Well, I have people coming over saying, does anyone else know who you are? And then I have other people going, oh my God, it's Kevin Smith. Then other people are like, oh, I actually thought it was Kevin Smith for a minute there.
I did do a double take initially when we spotted you across the hall there. I was like, no, he's not just wandering around. He's not. But you do look uncannily Kevin Smithy.
Yeah, well, he's lost a bit of weight, so yeah. Yeah.
You can follow that up later. That's fine. That's how long does something like this take, guys?
Amazon buy. It comes in handy.
3 weeks shipping.
3 weeks shipping. Okay, fair enough.
And when we started dating, he gave me Good Omens to read, which we loved, and now here we are 10 years later, and then the show comes out and it's so good and amazing, just love it even more. They couldn't have done it better. They couldn't have done it better. Oh my God, I'm going to start crying.
10 years started with one book. Well done, lads. You know how to pick gifts for a first date, man. You nailed it. So lads, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for giving us the time.
So much. It was great.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really nice talking to you as well. Thanks a million. Well, anyway, thanks a million, Crom. We really appreciate it. Please check out his channel. He's a mine of information, and it's a really great channel. So check that out. And thanks for always listening to us. I think you're our first and most consistent listener.
Yay!
So thanks a million.
No problem.
Thanks a million.
Cheers.
Kelly, thank you so much for giving us the time.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really love it.
Anytime. We hope to see you again. Thank you so much for taking the time yet again, man. We really appreciate it. You're always one of the sharper ones at the cons, so thank you very, very much. Cheers. Well, thanks very much for giving us the time, Danny. Really appreciate it. Look after yourself and enjoy the con.